What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching Car Inside. It is a new week here on iRacing. It is week number 8, and that means it is time for another qualifying breakdown. C-Fix heads to Kansas Speedway this week as the real NASCAR circuit heads to the Speedway as well. We got our qualifying breakdown here. It's pretty simple. It's mash gas and turn left, setting up for the second lap. The hot lap will be on lap number 2. For this qualifying session, we'll be using a 12-to-1 steering ratio. Didn't mess with the offset or the brake bias. Probably won't mess with those during the race either. Just whatever it takes to get the wheel to center. But the hot lap, as I said, was coming on lap number 2. What we're going to do here, coming off of turn number 4, coming through 3 and 4. The whole first lap, we just kind of run up near the top, keep the wheel as straight as you can, carry as much speed as you can through 3 and 4. Don't want to scrub the tires. Just keep the wheel as straight as you can, build up as much speed, coming through 3 and 4 up above this top seam. Don't immediately turn down to the bottom. You want to stay straight, carry as much speed as you can. You're going to turn down on the apron a little later here. Setting up for your hot lap is what you are on your actual hot lap. So you're going to stay up here next to the wall, and as you start to get to the restart zone, you're going to cross over. You're going to be to the apron at the end of the restart zone and down to the grass here. Just kind of work your way straight. You're going to be aiming for this black box. Not all the way out to the wall. We're about a lane off the wall as we come out here, and then we start immediately turning down as we approach this NASCAR Cup Series sign. Split the two white lines here, and by the time you get to this next set of white lines, you're going to want to be all the way down to the white line and hold that bottom all the way through, never lifting as you approach the last set of white markers. I guess that's kind of where we start coming off the bottom. Don't get all the way out to the wall. Don't want to create any arrow coming off of the wall here. So stay about a lane off the wall. You're going to start turning in as the straightaway ends, where the wall goes from green to the safer barrier. That's going to be the point where you're going to start turning left. Right sides are going to clip that white line. Now all this lane doesn't have to be exact. This is just stuff that I'm telling you that we done here. Honestly, out of pure accident. It was just me trying to keep the wheel as straight as I could, carry as much speed as I could. So maybe it's a good reference point for you guys to use that are watching that maybe never driven this track before. But you can see here there is a little seam here next to the white line, and there is actually a lot of grip down there on that, and we're going to get all the way down to it. You can see how it's discolored. There's a lot of rubber laid down on that section of the track here. We are all the way down on that white line, most of the way around the around the middle of 3 and off the exit of 4. We are hugging that white line all the way down. We don't even start to come off the bottom until we start approaching the final set of markers here, and we're going to straddle this bottom one, kind of stay straight, and then at the entry of the restart zone, we are going to be hitting the apron and all the way down to the bottom, 31.129. So mainly wide open through the entire second lap here. We tried a couple different things. I actually tried to run it on lap number 1 and just couldn't build up enough speed out of the pits and going through 3 and 4 to get our speed up. Immediately lost time as we hit the start-finish line to try to get our hot lap on the first lap. So it had to be lap number 2. So I'll let you guys watch it here in full speed. But for the race, we will be using a 16-to-1 steering ratio, as we do most, and all 1.5s and super speedways here on iRacing. And the brake bias, we might bump it down a little, but it's not going to make a difference. We're not going to be using the brake to drive this racetrack this week. It's going to be all about the throttle control and try not to burn up the right front, keep the thing out on the right rear. It's going to be a night race, so it's going to be very tight. Track position is going to be very key, and it's going to run like a miniature super speedway, similar to Vegas, but a little better. This is one of the better 1.5 milers as far as the cookie cutters go, if we're not including Charlotte or Atlanta or Texas. So if we're comparing it to Vegas and Chicagoland, which is the two that is kind of shaped the same as, then it's probably one of the better of the 3. So hopefully you guys can stay out of trouble, keep it clean. Damage will really affect you as far as aero goes. It's going to be one of those tracks that's very aero dependent. So good luck out there. Hopefully we see you guys out on the track. As always, appreciate the support here on Car Inside. We'll catch you guys next time.